Good morning, sorry, good afternoon, it's 12:30 now. This is a tutorial on how to make the embossing folder storage and pockets for the swap on UK and Ireland Craftswaps on Facebook. So I'm just going to do you a quick tutorial on how to make it. This is not my idea or my design. This comes from yayablogspot.co.uk. This is what we're making. Picture appears. So if you want to have a look at that, I will put the link below. Okay. So I'm all prepped and ready today, sort of. What you're going to need is some chipboard that is cut. Your base, upside down, sorry, is going to be cut at 8 inches by 5.5 inches. The front is going to be cut at 6 by 2 inches. Your back piece is going to be cut at 6 by 4 inches. Just move that out of the way. I need to just grab my tinny ruler and my craft knife. Now for the sides, because they come down at an angle, what you need is an 8 by 4 inch piece of chipboard. Then what you're going to do is mark one end at 2 inches, okay, and then you're going to draw or cut from that 2 inch mark up to the opposite corner. Okay, so like this is my 2 inch mark here, that's my corner. Oh, get that back down. Okay, and just cut that. The craft knife needs changing. Okay, so once you've done that, you've got a piece that is 8 inches long by 4 inches up one side and 2 inches up the other side, and you need 2 of those. So I'm going to do exactly the same with this piece here, which I've already marked. So there's my 2 inch mark, that's my corner. Oh, always move it. Here comes the scrap man. Can you hear him? Oh. And there's your second side piece. Okay, so 2 of those. Your back piece, your front piece, and your base. Okay, and it's the base we're going to start with. You also need some construction strips. Got some here. Actually, what I did want to say, no, I'll do that when I do the pockets. Ignore me. Right, let me just grab these. So I've used double-sided tape just to show this tutorial to make it go quicker, but it's easier if you use glue because it just stays together better. Okay, so you want 2 pieces or a piece for each side. Oh, that's the wrong way round. Then you want to get those stuck down with the flat pointing upwards. Okay, so right along that edge. Get that stuck down, and the other side. And then this side. Sorry, I didn't tell you what I cut them at, did I? The side ones are cut at 7 7/8. Oh, and these are cut at 5 3/8. Okay. So there you are. There's your base with all your construction strips on. So what you want first are your 2 side bits, okay, which are going to go like that. Okay, you want the 4-inch side up the back and the 2-inch side at the front. So again, use glue for this. Make sure you get plenty of glue along your edges so that it all sticks properly. So line that up on your edge. Can't see. So make sure you get good burnish on that. Stick it down good. Okay, same for the other side. Lift that. See, with glue, you can move it around. I always say this, don't I? If you go wrong. Alright, and then we want the back piece, which is going to sit on there like so. Okay. So again, make sure it's all lined up. How have I done that then? I've done that wrong. No, I haven't. It's because the sides are falling in. Have I? I have. That's too long. Why is that too long? Oh, poo. Sorry about that, ladies. I mucked my sizes up. Right, for the back piece, you don't need a new piece. You just need to take 1/4 inch off of the piece you've already cut, because it shouldn't be 6 inches. It's 5 3/4, and the same with the front piece. 5 3/4 inches long, not 6. Okay, sorry about that. So let's get back to this. We're going to put the back piece on now that it fits properly. See, I'm learning too. Line that up. Get that piece stuck on. That's better. Fits now, look. Oh. So that will sit like that. So same with the front piece, put that on. Why is that one still a bit? I need to take a bit off there. Must have put it on wonky. Just a little sensation. So much for getting prepped. Didn't work, did it? That's better. Okay, so line that up, push it against your bottom base piece and stick it on. Okay, so your box should look like that now. Okay, so now we need to put the construction strips inside. So you want 2 at 4 inches. So 4 at 2 inches, no sorry, 2 at 2 inches and 2 at 4 inches. And 2. Okay, so we're just going to do the same on the inside. Join the corners. Just stop them flapping about, because we don't like flapping, do we? Okay, push your sides together, line them up, taper your ends. Mandy, come on woman, get yourself together. Tapered my ends. That's a bit long, but I'll sort that out in a minute. Okay. Make sure that's on properly. Burnish it down. Okay, and do the same for the other side. Taper your ends. God, I'm never ever going to try and get organised again. There's always something you forget. Okay, line your edges up. And put your strip in. Alright, so your back is on. Just cut that bit, because it was a little bit too long. And the same with the front. Ooh. Taper your edges. Line them up so there's no overhang at all. burnish that down. I hope you're using tape on this. Not tape, sorry, glue. I'm going to take a little bit more off there. Now for feet, that is optional. If you want to put some feet on there, you can do. That is completely up to you. Ooh. If you've got anything you can use. Burnish that down. And there you have your little box. And I'm going to go round all the edges with some more construction strips on the outside as well. So you do that, okay? What I also meant to say before you glue it together is you could use your side to do a template of your paper, okay? So you can cut your paper just shorter than the template's going to be. So do that, go round, put all your construction strips around all the edges so it's got a nice tight glue together and it's nice and sturdy. And then you can paint it and decorate it as you wish. I'm not going to do this one yet because I want to wait and find out who my partner is. I want to get some glue under some of these strips as well. So, I'm actually going to glue. I put that the wrong way around on there. Like that. Cut them to size. And just finish off your edges all the way around your box. Okay, now feet, if you want to use feet, here's an idea. Corks, you could use them, or if you've got some proper Tim Holtz feet or any feet of any kind, you could use those. Not sure if I'm going to put feet on mine or not, but again, that is entirely up to you. If you want to put feet on, go ahead and do that. Okay, so I will show. Actually, I might make another one because embossing folders come in all different shapes and sizes. I've made this pocket already, and that is to fit that's just 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. So I made the pockets 4 1/2 by 6. Okay, but I've got this folder here that I expect some of you have got free from a magazine recently. Can't remember which one it was, which is a bit taller and a bit wider. So you need to measure your embossing folders, whichever ones you want to use, and adjust the sizes. These Tim Holtz Alterations ones from Sizzix, they're shorter than the normal size ones, but they're wider. That is 4 1/2 inches, and these are 4 1/4. Did I say? Yeah, just under 4 1/4. So make sure you measure, and the sizes you are making your pads, pockets, sorry, are going to fit. I presume most people have got this average size here, 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. So that's the size I'm making the pocket. So I'll show you that now. And also, I've got some little ones as well. I've got this little dots one. Just under 4 1/2 by 2 3/4. So again, just adjust your measurements of your pockets so they fit in. I've got these little dinky ones as well. These are 2 7/8 by 2 1/2, 2 1/4, sorry. And then I've got these long ones here. Now what I might do with these ones is put them all in one folder. Haven't thought about that yet, but I'll come back and show you if you want to make those for yourself for when you've swapped. I'll show you how to do that, but for now we are just going to make these pockets here, which will just sit in your box nicely like that. Okay, and then what we're going to do, you're going to get a contrasting colour on the front here with a sample of your embossing folder on it, so your partner knows what you've put in. Okay, and then you're going to make just some blank pockets for them to use with their own embossing folders. So I'm just going to get organised and clear my desk. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hello, I'm back again. I've put all my construction strips around the outside of the box everywhere now, so that's all ready for decorating and putting feet on if I can decide what I'm doing about feet. Okay, so if you've got any questions, give me a shout. Now we are going to make the little pockets that sit inside. Okay. So what you will have on the front is a sample of your embossing folder, and your embossing folder goes in the pocket. Okay, so to make them you need some card, whatever colour card you want to use. You want to cut one piece. Let me get my measurements so I get it right. This is 6 inches by 4 1/2 inches. Okay, got some glue on there. And then your second piece is 6 1/2 inches by 5 1/2 inches. Okay, and then what I want you to do is on the 2 long sides, I want you to score at 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, so you've got that flap that comes over. Then on the bottom, I want you to score again at 1/2 inch, but not at the top, just at the bottom. Okay, so you have these little flaps sticking up, and then all you do, see if my glue wants to work today. Probably not, because there's not much left in it. Get that off. Okay, so you just want to put glue. It's not going to work. Yes, it is. On all the flaps. Okay. And then what you're going to do is take your piece that hasn't got the flaps on, and you are just going to line it up at the back and the bottom. Sorry, at the sides and the bottom. Oh, didn't put that one very straight, did I? So, and that is it. Easy peasy. Try not to make too much mess with your glue, like I always do. And there you have your pocket. Easy peasy. Okay, and all I did, I don't have a big enough circle punch, so I just put that through my Cuttlebug with that circle halfway, and then that gave me this here, so you can pull the embossing folders in and out easily enough. I won't do that now, but what I will do, oh, here's one. This one I made earlier. Okay, make sure it's dry properly. The bottom's not dry. That one was a wide one I was trying to get in there. And that's it. Hold your Cuttlebugs, your embossing folders. And then you just put them all in your folder, put your sample on the front, pop them in your box and send them to your partner. How lovely is that? So I think I said, you'll have to check on the event on UK and Ireland Craftswaps, but I think I said make 10 pockets and your box and put 7 blank pockets with nothing in them so your partner can use them. And then I said 3 or 4 with samples of your own embossing folders in them. Okay, so just run that on some contrasting, say, white paper craft, which is what I will probably do. Paper craft, white craft cardstock, sorry. I'm not with it today. Put a sample on the front and put some samples inside so that your partner's got something other than their own embossing folders. And again, make sure everything's dry before you put your embossing folders in, because I've pulled the end up on mine now. That's it. So there you have it, all done. Any questions, give me a shout over on the event, or private message me on Facebook, or leave a comment down there. I'll leave a link to UK and Ireland Craftswaps, and I will leave a link to Yaya's blogspot, who this idea originally came from. Okay, any questions, give me a shout. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.